My name is Sasha. About a year ago, I decided to move here from Prince George to meet my boyfriend, Jesse, who I had met online. Jesse was amazing. He was sweet and kind. He was all that I had ever wanted from a guy. And he treated me like a princess, taking me to dinner, on shopping trips, and making sure I had everything I could ever want and need. I thought I could rely on Jesse. I figured it was in my best interest and his best interest to make sure that I was happy and had everything I needed. After a few months of living together, though, things became weird. Jesse was suddenly confronting me about the amount of money he had been spending on me. He told me that he had maxed out his cards and to provide the gifts for me. I was responsible for his debt, but I didn't expect that he would eventually run out of money. Jesse told me that he needed money and required my help to earn it. So he set up a date for me, saying he needed me to hang out with his friends for a few hours to earn back some of the money. And I was super fearful and nervous about the situation because I had no idea what was in store for me, but I still felt responsible for paying him back. Jesse, of course, reassured me that everything would be okay and I don't need to worry at all. I reluctantly agreed to meet with his friend, which was definitely a mistake. On the day I was supposed to go well and be okay, I was forced to perform sexual acts for Jesse's friends in return for money. It was one of the lowest moments of my life. I returned home that night, so with many thoughts and emotions running through my head and my mind and my body, it was an overwhelming experience. Then Jesse told me that had more dates set up. At first, I refused to go on dates and told him that I would get a job to help pay off his debt. But that wasn't good enough. For the first time in our relationship, Jesse punched me in the face and told me that I must do what he says. I stayed for him because I feared for my own safety. I had no one else to turn to. Who would understand me? Who would protect me? I felt numb. The violence and the dates continued, and Jesse turned out to be a completely different person, not caring for my safety because my discomfort guaranteed him money. Eventually, I found the courage to stick up for myself and reach out for help. Together, my youth worker and I put a plan in place to get me away from Jesse.